Hi everyone. Today I was going to talk about reality shifts, but before I jump into the topic, I have a little bit of an announcement for you. Today, and he doesn't know I'm going to do this, is Boo's birthday. Boo! So Boo is behind the scenes, and he didn't know I was going to do this. He didn't know I was just going to shout this out to all of you. So Boo, come on. Come on up and say hi to everybody, because I'm sure they want to say hello to you.
Right.
Wish him a happy birthday in the comments.
I'm not 100% I see.
There's-
I
we should sing if Abby joins me.
Thank you very much. I'm not 100% sure everybody's really interested in me and my birthday.
Of course they are.
Everyone's wishing you happy birthday right now.
Right. Okay. In that case, we should get you to sing happy birthday.
No, I don't have a singing voice.
No.
No.
Crew backstage here to sing happy birthday, and I will lead the song.
You lead it. You
Okay.
sing first.
We wish you a happy
That's the
birthday.
wrong tune.
No, I like this one. Keep going,
go
Danny.
for it. Go. It's your birthday. Yeah, I know. It's your birthday. I'm so
All
sorry.
right.
It's your
Everybody else, join in and let's teach them how to do this properly. Right? We wish you a happy birthday. We wish you a happy birthday. We wish you a happy birthday. And many more.
Okay, that's the wrong tune, but you did a really good job.
Oh,
well done.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. My wish hasn't come true.
Why? I'm still here?
No, I'm still here. I haven't been booed off the set yet. Everybody is on that social media thing, right? Is there a boo button?
That's your name, Boo.
Oh, God, yeah, you can't even boo me off the thing because
No.
Oh, that's what they're saying. I thought they were cheering him.
Right? You see, everybody's going boo.
Yeah.
Boo,
They're going,
I thought it was boo, boo, boo. My mistake.
No.
Okay.
So have you had a good day so far?
I've had a wonderful day. I've
Okay.
had a wonderful day, absolutely, right? Anita cooked breakfast this morning. I sat around like a lump on a log and had breakfast served to me. I've just had a cup of tea served to me. And
I didn't even let him help me in the kitchen. I did it all by myself.
and apparently I can have my cake.
Yes.
I'm not sure if I can eat it, but...
And what are your plans for tonight?
Now tonight is absolutely wonderful because I have no clue. I was thinking I was going to get one of those chicken pot pies, you get from the supermarket, or for our friends in America, the grocery store. And I thought I would put it in the oven at 425. That's gas mark number 8 for our friends in the UK, and have one of those. But
In front of the
apparently
TV.
in front of the TV.
Watching NCIS.
NCIS, exactly. But apparently
No.
such is not to be the case. I'm told that I'm not allowed to do that. I don't know if it's not allowed to watch TV or not allowed to cook unsupervised.
That.
Right.
Yes. We're going out for dinner.
Okay.
And I'm not saying where. No. That's it. That's all you need to know.
Does anybody out there know where I'm being taken for dinner? I hope it's one of...
If you do know, don't say
I
it.
hope it's one of those nice places, where you get a fork and a knife as opposed to just having to eat something.
It's somewhere cheap and cheerful.
Oh, can we go back to Pizza Hut?
Oh. If you wish.
Okay, is that... Yeah, I sort of got this little nudge. I'm guessing this is my cue to...
I did not nudge you.
I can feel the shepherd's crook.
Oh boy.
He got happy birthdays from all over the world. I saw happy birthday from India, from Argentina, and then people started actually cheering Danny, Danny, Danny
Yay!
in the comments. So there
See?
you go.
Danny should be the one doing this show every week or whenever. He needs his own show. Definitely. So the topic that I had actually thought I'd speak about today, before I realized that we were going to do a Facebook Live on Danny's birthday, I was going to talk about reality shifts. So when people want to shift something in their reality, what we tend to do is we tend to come mostly from our head, or so it comes from our head, and then we put things into action. And so we figure this is what I need to do, whether it's to get ahead in a job or whether it's to get healthier. We really throw ourselves into figuring out this is what I need to do. But there's one step here that's missing, and this is what makes and this little secret ingredient or magic step that makes reality shift much easier is when you integrate that heart connection. The heart connection is the part of you that's connected to your higher self, your soul. So when you actually go head, heart, click the two, marrying head and heart gives you that that aha feeling. You know, I read many times, I read in the comments after I've done a video, or this happens to me when I'm watching other people or listening to other people, where you kind of get that moment, that light bulb moment. It's like, oh my gosh, I get it. That light bulb moment or that aha moment, that is the clicking of your head and your heart. What it means is that finally your head, your mind has understood what it is that your heart or your soul wants you to do. When you don't get that clicking and when you're just coming from the head, then the effort you have to put in to change your reality is far, far greater. But when it comes from the inside out, which means from your soul or from your heart, it happens effortlessly. It almost feels like it's happening without you having to do a thing. And this applies to whatever you're doing. So it applies to whether it's to do with health. Let's say if you, so to give you an example and also to tell you how to marry the head and the heart, or marry the head with the soul connection, is that let's say you're dealing with a health issue and you are struggling to get well. And our tendency is to immediately is to research everything about it, and we go see a doctor, and then we get into this place of fear. And even when we get a regime of what to do, let's say you told that you have to change your lifestyle, and we come at it from a place of fear, and we have to take these medications, and we're like, oh my God, if I don't do this, I'm going to die, or I'm going to get sicker. And so we put all our effort into doing it. But I would say flip it and ask yourself, why do I want to be healthy? Why is it important to me? Why do I want to live long? What is it I want to do? And when you start to realize that, oh my gosh, this is why I want to live. I have children, or I have grandchildren, or I have goals, or I have a purpose in life, a greater, grander purpose that I haven't fulfilled yet. And then you start getting excited about that. That's when the passion comes. That's when the heart kicks in, or the soul kicks in, because your heart, your soul wants to make this happen for you. And then that part engages the brain to take the action to make that happen for you. I hope that makes sense to you. It also happens when you're in a work situation, when you're working and you're at a job and you just go to work every day and you're just doing it because you need the money to pay the bills, and you keep thinking, I just got to keep at it so that I can make more money, so that I can eventually do what I want to do. It doesn't work that way, because that will make you tired, it will make you burn out, and it'll make your everyday a struggle. You'll dread going to work. It'll start to seep out into your relationships and everything. But if you actually started to think in terms of, what am I here to do? What is the kind of work that would bring me passion? And you start to get more clarity around it, and you start to get excited about the kind of work that would bring you passion. What'll happen is that you will soon change your energy, you'll shift your energy, and you will start to attract more opportunities, because you'll kind of be at an energy match for that. You'll attract more opportunities that will ignite your passion. And even if you take baby steps and do things part-time, on the weekends, on the evenings, eventually, as long as your heart is more into what is your passion, your external reality will change. So basically, the way to really shift your external reality is not the way you've been brought up to believe, which is you have to work hard, you have to take action, and you have to do things. No, the way to change external reality is to change it from the inside out. It's to marry the head and the heart, or marry the head and the soul, whatever you want to call it. That's how After my NDE, that's how my body healed. My reality started to match what I was feeling inside as a result of the near-death experience. Recently, also, I went through a state of burnout because I had started to lose touch with what my passion was. I started to do things again from a place of people pleasing and not wanting to upset people, like people who were, let's say, promoters and event organizers and publishers and so on and on. And so I was jumping through everybody's hoops, and I wanted to please people. Now remember, you come here with your purpose. You have an inner purpose. You have a reason for being here. When you fall into people pleasing and you start to do things just to win people's approval, what happens is you're no longer serving your own agenda. You're serving their agenda. And that's not healthy for you. You always need to check internally, inwards. Am I sacrificing myself, my own soul, my soul's needs, desires, and wants? And am I sacrificing the agenda I came here to have to serve someone else just because I want their approval, or just because I don't want to I don't want to piss them off? So start asking yourself questions like that. So I fell into that because it's so easy to, when you're an empath and you want everybody to be happy and you want to please everyone, it's really, really easy to fall into that. But once I was aware, I had to start asking myself, and then of course, I started to feel it in my health and in the way I looked and in the way I felt. And the most important thing to me is how I feel about myself and everything I'm doing. And so once I checked in and I started to ask myself the right questions, my external reality started to change. So oftentimes people say to me that, oh, you're looking so much better these days. What are you doing? What are you eating? And when I tell them that, oh, this is what I'm eating, I've cut a lot of things out of my diet. And they say, oh, isn't it hard? Isn't it a struggle? So this is the thing. When you're doing it from the inside out, when you're doing it because there's a purpose, a reason, it's because I want to be healthy, I want to live long, because I love what I do, I want to fulfill my passion and my purpose, and I want to be here and be healthy and live long enough to do it. That's what drives me. And as long as that's in the driver's seat, then it's not a struggle at all to just eat super healthy foods, and I focus on what I do eat, and I'm enjoying it a lot because of how it makes me feel. But if I focused on, oh my God, I got to follow this diet, and you have no reason for it, there's no purpose, there's no, your soul doesn't know why it's doing this, but you're just doing it because the doctor told you to, it feels like a struggle. So when it feels like a struggle, it means it's coming from the head, and it's just, you're just taking action. When things come easy for you and you see reality just shape-shifting, then it means that you're coming from your soul, from your heart. And one of the ways to figure out how to do this is to ask yourself, what are my values? What are your values? What do you value most? For me, well-being is the most important thing. And when I say well-being, I mean every aspect of it. I don't just mean health, but it means my relationships, how I feel about the world. It means finding my joy. All of that contributes to my well-being. That is the most important thing to me. Relationships is also incredibly important to me. A lot of people place money above and beyond well-being and relationships. And sometimes when you do that, you have to be careful, because your well-being and your relationships can take a hit when you do that. Money is important, but for me, money has to feed those two things first. So just remember that changing reality effortlessly, when it's done from the inside out, it feels effortless. When it's done through just pure action and just your mind and action, that's when it feels like hard work. And that's what I want to leave you with. So always inside out, inside out. Thank you so much for tuning in. And we're going to go have some fun now and celebrate Danny's birthday. Bye.